So let's look through each of these workflows in a little more detail here. So in the case of Globosat, 50 million viewers throughout the region, provides subscribers with a unified viewing experience of all Olympics events at any given point in time. I think it's really important to understand the benefit here. The fact that Globosat selected Elemental and used our SDV architecture allows them to seamlessly switch between SDI as the input and SMPTE 2022-6, which is the SDI over IP workflow. So they're able to switch between an Ethernet input with raw, uncompressed, or lightly compressed SDI feeds, or use SDI feeds directly. And that gave them a lot of flexibility that came in very handy as we got near the game's beginning. And then, as we talked about, this is all running in software. So 2 weeks before the game started, they got a command from High to add 4 more channels, and they didn't have to go procure a bunch of new hardware. They could just reconfigure the profiles that the Elemental Live encoders were providing and get all those additional channels without having to procure additional hardware. So it gives you a really good sense of the power of the software-defined video architecture. So looking at the architecture, this is the OTT architecture, in which case we have the 56, and actually that's now 60 channels based on that last-minute change. The Elemental Live systems can take in HDSDI, 2022-6, or transport stream. This is all being managed by Elemental Conductor, and Conductor is managing all those live nodes, and itself being controlled by custom software that Globosat has written. Deliver RTMP outputs to the Globo.com CDN, and then delivering OTT content to any kind of multi-screen device. The VOD catch-up workflow is similar here. You don't have as many channels as inputs to the Elemental Live systems, but they are taking these same live streams and using the control technology from Globosat to figure out how to store the content and then make that content available on VOD for replay and catch-up use cases. And then finally, the 4K architecture, which Roberto had laid out to some degree. It's really interesting use case here. So this signal is actually coming from NHK, which is capturing the games in 8K, down converting to 4K, and then delivering that 4K stream to partners of OBS and NBC and others. And so we get a 4K P60 stream here, which goes into that same Elemental Live system. Elemental Live does the single program transport stream encoding to HEVC, delivers it to a MUX, so we can deliver 2 different versions, a 4K and an HD version to net, and then modulating and delivering over satellite and over hybrid set-top boxes as well. So again, 3 very different workflows, all being powered by the exact same underlying Elemental software.